All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. It is myself and Comics here with an early indie interview today. Today we have John Dexter, creator of Dime Store Detectives and Alpha Dogs. Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. Always great to have you on, though.
And thanks. I've got some big news to share, so it'll be fun.
Yay! All right, so let's take a look. Ah, freak. Let's take a look at the Kickstarter. Uh, there's always some problems here or there. All
Yeah, it's
right.
all good. Yeah, it just launched almost exactly 24 hours ago, and just over 50% funded. So that's pretty awesome. I'm excited about it. Looking for obviously a lot more backers to get this puppy over the edge, so I won't be all stressed out.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You're already more than halfway there. Hooray.
Yeah, yeah, it's awesome. People are starting to respond to it, and there's been a lot of great reviews. So it was actually signed by Source Point Press, comic book publisher. So this will be getting it, trying to get the printing paid for it and fulfill, and then it'll be available on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and sometime in 2026. I don't have a date yet, but and also the biggest news is Alpha Dogs was announced a couple weeks ago at the New York Comic Con that uh, Source Point Press will be distributed through Lunar now. So Alpha Dogs is going to be available in comic book stores here coming in January. So if anybody would be do me the kind favor of asking your LCS, your local comic book shop, to order Alpha Dogs Volume 1 Special Edition through Lunar, it would help me out a lot to get the, kind of get it going. Help put my name out there. So big check mark. I'm able to check off to be able to get it distributed through Lunar to comic book shops, and then Dime Store Detective sometime in 2026. Of course, us guys, the little comic book creators, we don't make much, but it's mostly to get our name out there. The money that we really make is off of Kickstarter. So hopefully people will give a look to this campaign that's on right now and back in its series. There's plenty of reviews out there to check it out.
Agreed. We can do it. And I can't believe we're at issue number 5, read volume 1 already.
Yeah,
How did
yeah.
this
So this is
happen?
sort of the halfway point. Yeah, this is a great place for somebody to jump into, because the first 5 issues really build to this event or this reveal at the end of issue 5 that encompasses this volume 1, and then things kind of go really sideways after that. So this is a great place for them to jump in. And the cool part is before I couldn't really, you don't make any money off your comics really. So my flashback pages were in black and white. And once I got a publisher, I was able to do how I wanted always to have them colored in a sepia tone. So it looks much sharper. You'll see in the preview pages here, not in the trailer because it's the old trailer. On the Kickstarter, see the new colored flashback pages, which look really sharp.
Ooh, that's interesting. So it
Yeah.
was never planned to be black and white in the first place, but we can be able to do how you want it to look, still distinct from present day.
Yes, exactly. It's kind of been building and building, and I've been fortunate enough that people have responded and kind of slowly got a readership here. And once I was able to obtain a publisher earlier this year, I was like, well, I better do it right. It's going to be in comic book stores. It's going to be, on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. So make it look as pristine as possible.
Yay! All right. So, just in case I did this wrong, let me stop sharing and let me share again to make sure that the audio is playing when I play the
Yeah.
video. All right,
Yeah,
share
it's got
this
a great trailer.
audio. Yes, I do want to share this tab audio. All right. behind. 56% to its goal. Yay!
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely.
I'm so excited. All
Yeah.
right, so for the people who don't know you, because I got a few new subscribers,
Cool.
let them know what Dime Store Detectives is all about.
Yeah, it's a supernatural crime mystery. In the present, Detective Donald McIntyre is this maverick detective who is kind of the bane of the department. He doesn't, kowtow to anybody or kiss butt. He goes out there and gets the job done. He comes upon the newest victim of the serial killer. She's been left in the Appalachian Mountains in this Christ-like crucifixion pose. Over the burial grounds, the detective's father and uncle buried multiple bodies 40 years ago when they were involved with their moonshiner war. Um, Coming to find out, the serial killer is trying to get Detective McIntyre's attention to visit his father, who's been in prison for the last 30 years for these murders that he may or may not have committed. We'll find out as this story goes along. Back in 1981, we flash back to the detective's father and uncle go to war with the Dixie Mafia. There's this moonshine gang tries to run this family out of business. This family of 5 generations of moonshiners, but they end up, not running away. Of course, they're men of the hills. They're proud Georgians of the North Georgia in the Appalachian Mountains, and they end up going to war with them. And then the 2 brothers accidentally release this evil entity that's been trapped in a cave in the Appalachian Mountains for hundreds of years by the Cherokee. And this evil entity possesses the detective's uncle in 1981. And we'll find out as we go along his fate and the fate of the detective's father as the story goes along. But now the detective finds these kind of calling cards trying to get his attention by the serial killer, and somehow this evil entity has returned in the present. So it's a great, supernatural story. If you love hard-boiled crime mysteries, then you'll really enjoy it. Like I said, it got picked up by a publisher, which is, very difficult to do. You have to be, I believe, pretty good story to get a publisher. So, there's, like I said, there's plenty of reviews out there. People have said, it's their favorite comic book series out there right now. So it's really great. If people check it out, you can get all 5 issues for $14 for the PDF or 30 for the graphic novel. And the graphic novel is going to be professionally done. It's going to be out there in comic book stores. So it's got a laminated cover. As you can see, the cover is beautiful, and the artwork is great too. Alfredo Ritmir does the artwork. He does a fantastic job, as you'll see in the preview pages.
Yee. And the story is for sure really good. Me and a friend of mine, I think he's caught up. I am 1 issue behind, I believe. And we do love this story very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, if you go to YouTube or even check my socials, you'll see a bunch of actual professional reviewers, not my buddies, to read what they have to say.
Which are in the description. Okay, I see what you mean now. I understand. Oh my gosh, it looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so much sharper and just gorgeous. This is going to really look cool when they go and look at the pages when they're in the cave with a flashlight. Those came out awesome as well.
Ooh.
But here,
Oh, I love that. I
yeah,
understand.
yeah, it's great.
Gives it like a vintage look.
Absolutely, yeah, yep. And it still got that, that pulp look to it, that old school, look I wanted for that, because it is, it's a dime store detective, so it's kind of a take on, the old pulpy stories from your youth. But this is kind of hopefully like the ultimate version of that, cult popularity that was back in the 30s and 40s. If you like True Detective, if you like Stephen King's It, LA Confidential, you'll love this series.
Nice.
And here is the rival moonshiner gang confronting Donald McIntyre when he's a kid, basically trying to get his father to confront him because they want to basically run the family out of business. But the uncle has been, possessed by this evil entity, and he's been murdering a lot of the gang with his, I don't want to say enhanced powers, but in strength that he has from this possession of this evil entity. He's just this malevolent being who really kind of just toys with humans, as you'll find out as the story, because he's kind of trapped in this world. And like I said, as the story goes on, I don't want to give too much away about it, the motivations of this evil entity, but it's really enjoyable. And like I said, I can just about promise you're gonna love this series if you give it a chance.
And I say do in fact give it a chance. Give it
Yes,
5 chances since it's a
exactly.
volume 1 now.
And here the in this scene, it's the detective's father confronting the son after he's been slapped by the leader of the Dixie Mafia, which was a real gang in the 60s, 70s. They were drug runners, they were hitmen, and they were moonshiners. And like I said, this family that's 5 generations proud, they're trying to run them out of business by any means necessary. But it's a really cool too. If it's really a storyline that's not really been explored. Moonshiners, North Georgia, Appalachian Mountains, and then cutting back as the story goes along, go back and forth from the present, where you've got this really cool mystery, and the city officials are all corrupt, and it's kind of Detective McIntyre against the world, so to speak, in the series.
Nice.
And there's a cult too, so that's even cooler.
The sex cult.
Yes, the sex cult is kind of Jeffrey Epstein inspired, so to speak. There's the powerful elite of Georgia meet at this hidden temple where they have orgies and whatnot. And one of the women that's murdered, we find out that she's been going there, and somebody in there has been perhaps leading to her murders. But they all wear this outfit that what they believe what this evil entity looks like, this kind of a ghostly mask and a black cloak, and they all call to this evil entity, and one day it answers them, and that kind of throws everything into a spiral with the story. So like I said, a great mystery, a lot of really cool subgenres, but a very original story.
Nice. And it looks like we'll get down to the rewards. Boop, boop, boop. All right, we got the volume 1 digital version for $14 runes.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's over 120 pages. And the cool thing about Kickstarter, you can back it now and you don't have to pay for it until the campaign ends in 29 days. So, if you're low on funds or waiting for your paycheck, you don't have to worry about it. Just you can back it now and not have to worry about it for another 29 days.
Almost a month.
Exactly. You can come with $14.
Yeah. And as you said before, the graphic is $30 for the graphic novel version.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of having the comic actually in my hand. Like I said, this is a graphic novel. You'll be all caught up, and and hopefully, now that it's going to be distributed through Lunar in 2026 and comic book stores and Barnes and Noble, that I will be able to push these out a lot faster. That's been my goal when I first started putting my comics on Kickstarter in 2021. It went by fast.
Yay! So happy for you.
Yeah.
Publishers are very difficult to get.
Yeah, they are. And I've been told that only about 3% of writers get published. So the fact 3%? That I've been able to obtain a publisher for Alpha Dogs and Dime Store Detective, like I said, I think proves that these are quality stories, and you can get Alpha Dog's graphic novel in this Kickstarter as well. So you can get all my issues, all my comics. I also have a Space Cruising, which is a sci-fi, which hopefully my goal is to get through these and then start in and really bang out Space Cruising.
Yay! And then for an extra $5, you can get the volume 1 signed a Rooney.
Yeah. You get my John Hancock, or as Tommy Boy says, Herbie Hancock.
You're not John Hancock, you're John Dexter.
That's
Get
true.
his John Dexter, not his John Hancock.
Yes. And for $40, you're gonna get 130. You're gonna get like 260 plus pages of comic book. So I think it's a really good deal for it.
I agree. I think out of all of these, the only one that I have not read yet was Alpha Dogs, but I
Oh,
do
okay.
love Space Cruising and I still love Dime Store Detective. So I'm
Yeah, they're
pretty
all
sure I'm going
very
to like
different
Alpha Dogs.
stories. I like to put my feet in a lot of genres.
Good, good. That's how we know we're a good writer. And then the collection.
Yeah, I put it at I think a pretty good discount if you grab them all. So yeah, hopefully people want to check it out. Like I said, the graphic novels look amazing. The artwork is done by guys that they've worked for Marvel, DC, Image, really quality artists, as you can see. And you can go back and look at my past trailers for the other comics and to kind of get a feel of what they're about, because the trailers are amazing for all my comics. I write the trailers. I don't do any of the hard work.
Wait, is Space Cruising at Volume 1 already?
No, that's issue one.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, how did I miss 4 extra issues? I don't remember that. I may have missed
Yeah.
1 or 2. I don't remember missing all
Yeah,
like
just issuing
4.
right now. I'm trying to build a readership for that. As I go, I've been lucky that people have been adding that on to some of the Kickstarters for Alpha Dogs and Dime Store. So I'm hoping I get enough readership from that um, I'll be able to. That'll be a success whenever I get to issue two. I already have the first 3 issues written, so I'm really dying to get moving on that.
Yee. A mega bundle, you say?
Yeah, that's all the available covers. I've sold out of quite a bit of covers. So this is the covers I have left. Some of them are getting really low. Um, so it's a good place to jump in. And I don't know how often I'm actually going to print up the singles now that I have the graphic novel. So this will probably be the last time I print up the singles. And some of them are still first edition. So hopefully the artwork, you can see that the covers are really, really gorgeous.
I agree. I do like the covers a lot.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Look at this one. You should point the gun towards the person, like that, like that. Like he has his
Exactly.
knife towards you.
Good call. And then the last one, you kind of got to, they always say they put in a big tier. So for $150, you can do a meet and greet with me, ask me any questions. If you trying to get into the comic book industry, I probably have some tips. I've been doing it for a little while and have been somewhat successful. So, or just talk about the comics. That'd be awesome too. I love talking about my comics.
And then you have had actual people do meet and greets with you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I really appreciate when people do that. And I'm thinking of doing an add-on of original artwork because I just have a little bit. Issue one was hand drawn, and half of issue two is hand drawn. I still have some of those original art pieces. I hate giving up any, but you got to try to make money to further this series. So I may add that on as the campaign rolls along.
Upsell, upsell, upsell.
Exactly.
And then we have stretch goalies.
Yeah. We got cool stickers. I've been doing that for most of my Kickstarters as a stretch goal or add-on. So yeah, you can get an exclusive sticker that I'm only putting out for this campaign, print that I'm putting out for this campaign, and a really cool some covers that I ended up not using. They're sketch covers that my artist came up with. So those will be revealed. I've never shown those off before. So kind of an incentive to people to help push it.
Nice, nice. And I like how you have the unseen sketch covers like blurry on purpose. You'll never know what they look like.
Yeah, you gotta have a little tease in there.
And then, oh, look at your booth. Your booth looks so nice.
Yeah, that's my favorite picture this year. And Comic Con, a professional photographer,
Photographer?
took that, and I love it because it's got my comics, my Alpha Dogs, and it's got my dime store in the background. So
And it's at a really good angle to get all that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, makes me look almost presentable to the public.
You look professional, of
I
course.
know. I even got this year some uh, t-shirts of my covers I sold on my last campaign. Of course, I had to keep
Dang it.
some, so I've been wearing those at my Comic Cons,
Well, it's
and those
actually
are
good that
available
they're
too. You
out.
can buy t-shirts from Public Tees. They have my t-shirts on there.
What was it?
Public Tees. Jeffrey Hayes. He's the artist that does some of my variant covers, the ones that look like the old pulpy ones. He asked me, and I said, shoot, it's free advertising for me. So he sells those on Public Tees. You can go there, or you can look him up and get a link for those. But there's
Oh,
some of
sure,
my
sure, sure.
Alpha
I'll put it
Dogs
in the
t-shirts.
description. I would love to have that as a shirt.
Yeah, I should. Maybe I'll offer it in the campaign as an add-on. I don't think I've ever done that, but yeah, there's two covers for Dime Store available that look gorgeous.
Mwahaha. Then, of course, we have the team Alfredo Redmar.
Yes,
Redamar.
yeah, he's my artist, does a great job, as you can see. Then Lucas, we got two Lucases, my project manager who does the lettering and comes up with the all the heavy lifting for the Kickstarter page, and then the other Lucas Orita who does the coloring. He does the sepia tones, which came out just better than I expected.
The other Lucas is the co-founder of Stone Tower Studios.
Yep, they're the ones that's who I hired. I just did a cold posting on Facebook, writers looking for artists, and his team just blew everybody else away. So that's what I went with, and they've been my artists since the inception of Alpha Dogs back in 2021.
Aw. Thank you for your hard work, Lucas. And everybody else.
Yes, absolutely. Couldn't do it
Then, of
without him.
course, we have where the money is going 40% printing and shipping, 5% rewards, 35 illustration, coloring, lettering, 10% Kickstarter and financial fees, and then 10% contingency.
Yeah, and 0 for the writer, which really sucks right now, but we'll see. Things are happening every year. I get to reach another goal, another plateau. So, like I said, starting 2026, now that the graphic novels will be available for comic book stores nationally, I'm hoping, I believe that'll be the thing that really gets my name out there. So, like I said, I would beg and please for anybody out there to go to your local comic book store and ask them to pre-order Alpha Dog Special Edition from John Dexter, available through Lunar.
Yeah. And then you have 2 risks and challenges. No risk. I have successfully funded 14 Kickstarters.
Yep. All of them very quickly. This one will take a little bit longer because it's going to print through my publisher, so it takes a little bit longer. But I think they said the turnaround time is 3 months, so it will be 3 months, but not the digital. I give out the digital. If you back the physical or the digital, I always give them the digital. So you'll have the digital. You just got to wait for the physical, but it'll be worth it. Trust me. It's a lot better than a lot of these Kickstarters where I've been waiting like 6 months for fulfillment. So
Yeah.
by the time it's in people's hands, then Alpha Dogs 6 should be coming out on Kickstarter.
Hooray! Oh, by the way, are you on break right now, John?
Yes.
Ah! So you get 30 minutes break, don't you?
I can go a little bit longer. No one's come around me yet. So yeah, it's been nuts because I've been doing the Kickstarter, working my full-time job, and trying to get comic book stores, making calls, emails to get comic book shops to carry Alpha Dogs through Lunar. So it's been a wild ride, but it's worth it. Dreams don't come easy. Nobody hands it to you. You got to put in the hard work, and I'm fine with it.
Look at this. Multi-talented, multitasker. I'm aware that was a He says waiting for physical is something I'm quite good at these days.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually,
It's
I did
been
get that was a sexual joke. I got it. I got it.
oh, I that's pretty good, Bianca. Sorry, I went whoop, right over my head.
I'm glad it never happens for me. It always happens that it goes over my head. So I'm very surprised that I got it already. And I'm like, yes, I got the joke. Good. I'm learning.
Yeah, I know it's pretty good. How's the Grim Reaper doing?
He's
Your
doing
partner in
great.
crime.
Yeah. He's doing awesome possum. He's getting some stuff done. He made I think he I guess programmed, created a little video game demo all by himself just for
Oh,
fun.
nice,
Yeah, it's like
nice,
a
nice.
cyberpunk thing. Looks like a beat 'em up, but he added parkour elements to it. So like you can
Okay.
kind of like stick onto like lampposts and walls and stuff. And I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. You'll have to tell him I said hi and I had back to Kickstarter.
Oh no, he's right here.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, he was saying that he's going to back on the weekend.
Yeah, sweet, sweet. Well, I appreciate it.
That's right. You're
Um,
probably on the mobile version of this, right? So you probably can't see. He's been
no,
saying
no,
hi
it's
this
all right.
entire time. I'm so sorry. He says hi right here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I see him on here. Yeah, how you doing? I'm just talking smack about you. No, I'm just kidding.
We love
But
you. You're always welcome here.
well, I appreciate it, and thanks for having me on. I will have to get back, unfortunately, to my work. I'm an
Cool.
inspector for construction, so that's why I'm wearing the yellow shirt. And
That makes
everyone's
sense.
on lunch, so I was like, "This is my opportunity to speak with my buddies."
Yeah. Oh, I totally forgot. So on top of our head is a QR code. If you don't if you're on your laptop and you have a phone, you can just like you go to the camera, put it on the QR code. It'll take you right over to the Kickstarter. That's
Oh,
what I
sweet! I was
wanted to
wondering what that
say.
was about.
Yeah, it's something new that they added. So I was like, "Oh, people usually do it for tips, like,
Mm.
oh, just scan it and you'll get tips or whatever." But I've been doing it to try and do it for the campaigns.
Oh, cool, cool. Well, it's much appreciated.
Of course. I think it's much easier sometimes. Pin.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
forgot to pin it. Oh. QR codes. Wave of the future. All right. So
Absolutely.
yes. So it looks like we're gonna end it here today. It was a little bit early and it's a little bit short, but time constraints, guys. That happens. All right. We're gonna see you guys next time. I'm gonna promote this stream later today. So the afternoon people who usually come in gets to see it again. All right.
Oh,
Make sure
cool.
you guys have a great day today. Have a nice moonlight tonight. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks.